Yo, what is up, everybody? It's the dude, the rebel, the guy that steps to the next level. It's your boy, Keenan Sargent, aka Level 92. What is up? And welcome everybody to another KeeKlip episode. For today, this here is KeeKlip 141, Season 2, Episode 66. Yes, we have reached 66 episodes of the season. This is 141 or 141st of the KeeKlip series. And we got like 9 more videos till the season's over, and Season 3 will be coming up soon. And before we get to our day's review, let's do a little recap. The last video we did, 140, went to Pixel Pop again, and that's been their second year, so I've been told. And basically had an interview with Ben from Happy Badger Studios, or one of the members from Happy Badger Studios. And I want to give you a shout out, my man. It was a great interview. Hope to see you again soon. And so for today, we're not going to be doing a video game. We're going to be doing another VHS, or basically a TV show slash movie show clips. Basically, you know, talk about one of my favorite series or favorite movie. And this one is actually going to be happening. Now, we've seen a whole lot of video games on this. Now we're about to take this onto the big screen. Ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon cartoons and Pokemon movies. And now, we're about to catch them all. Yes, this here, first off, just want to point out this here, and I got another one of these. The Pokeballs with golden cards. I'll put that in later. But I also want to talk about the show and the movies itself. Now, everyone has seen, of course, everyone has seen the games that I've done. I've done Pokemon, where I have them. Here we go. Yeah, we did Pokemon Snap not so long ago, and then we did Pokemon Stadium in Season 1. I think this is the 48th, and this was the 92nd. And also, we looked at, have these at hand? Yep. We had Pokemon Pinball for the Game Boy, which we've seen in 125. So, everyone, hopefully you guys have seen these KeeKlips, and hopefully everyone has also seen the show from back in the day. And I used to watch this a whole lot when I was a kid. I'll probably say, got into it like in kindergarten or first grade. But, you know, the show is pretty great. You know, one, it's an anime. I would have put it in with the other animes, but I wanted to make it separate because it's more on the collection where I'm just talking about one specific style of genre. But anyways, yeah, so the Pokemon videotapes. Now this is the first, these were basically the first pilot episodes, Pikachu, I Choose You, Pikachu. Surprisingly, I've not seen the pilot, but luckily I did, when I bought this, had to, so you know, I wanted to see how Pokemon was actually came to be. But anyway, so, it goes about a boy named Ash, and he basically wants to become the best Pokemon trainer. And so he goes to Professor Oak's laboratory, which is basically his mentor to get Pokemon. Now, both the starter Pokemons are Bulbasaur, which is a plant, Charmander, which is like a lizard, a fire lizard, and then Squirtle is basically a turtle that squirts out water. So both of those were gone, and so he was left with this. Everyone knows who that is. That's Pikachu. He's a yellow little rat. So, so he basically gets attached. So he has to stick with this Pokemon. It takes him a while to get attached to it. And he has a rival, if everybody knows him, Gary. If you guys don't know, if you guys play Pokemon Yellow, Blue, or Red, I'm pretty sure, I thought it was green back then. But anyways, if you guys play any of those, that's where the rival comes in. He also, I think as Professor Oak's nephew, he wants to become the best trainer too, just like Ash. Now for Ash, he's actually striving to be the Pokemon Master. And so along the way in the background, you don't see them until like probably later in the episodes. But like I said, this video right here, this is basically the pilot. What it is, this is Misty, one of the second gym leaders that he faces. If everyone knows, the first leader that he fights is Brock. He's basically he's a rock type Pokemon. And to where Misty is basically just a water type. Now for Ash, he doesn't really have a certain type. He just basically goes around and wants to try to find all the Pokemon that he can. Now, granted, all the videos right here I have are G1. Basically, these are the original Pokemons. I somewhat got into G2 a little bit. G3, not so much. And of course, the new ones, not at all yet. But I kind of just, you know, stick to the original Pokemon because it was awesome. And speaking of which, I have basically two of these that are, this is the Johto League, I believe. Yeah, this is actually Season 2 or Season 3. Like I said, I really can't keep count on it. But, it's pretty good. But, and also the movie, I'll actually get to that later. But as far as Pokemon goes, you know, it really is a great show. You get to see a whole different types. There's different elements. You have electric, which is Pikachu's. You have leaf, fire. Yeah, leaf, fire, water. You have rock. You have there's two of them I really don't know for sure. There's a purple one with the eye. I think that's like Psyche, kind of like a ghost, kind of like Ghastly, Hunter, Gengar, and all those kind of Pokemon. And you have a white one, which is basically a star. I don't know what kind of power that is, but it's just every Pokemon here has an element of something. It doesn't really have to be like an earthly element, but it can just be some sort of power. Basically, each of these guys has some sort of power. And sorry. Now the way it works, basically, if someone wants to go up against a battle, they use the so basically they use the Pokeball. That's where they catch the Pokemon. And whenever they go to the battle, they say the Pokemon they want, like Squirtle, go. This thing pops up, it opens, and the Squirtle pops out. Now the way to fight, you basically have to command. It doesn't really fight on its own. You got to command the fight. So, like for Squirtle, it could be like Squirtle, use water gun, and then he squirts water. And then the other one could just say something else. And if you've seen the Pokemon setting, we have to use three Pokemon. Once those threes are done, bam, it's over. So basically, in retrospect, it's kind of you want to catch and tame Pokemon, and also battle it so you can actually upgrade it. And for Pikachu, his evolution is basically Raichu. That's when they actually upgrade to another level. Now, as far as evolving, but they can, like I said, level up. Like, if you've seen some of the games, some of my Pokemon basically leveled up. I know, I wish I had Pokemon Yellow, I could have reviewed it. But, something like that. It's, like I said, it's a really good concept in the cartoon or anime, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, I actually recommend this. And so, right now, I'm going to just show you guys some of my tapes. So this here is basically my whole collection so far. I know I got some more over here, but I'll put that in later. But yeah, this is basically the whole collection of my VHS Pokemon. And all of these came from, most of them came from the Goodwill, Savers. I know this game store I go to on a weekly. And like I say, so happy to see all these episodes once again. Like I said, and this is, I know there's some more under here. But we get to that. And like I said, these are the two Johto Leagues. That's kind of like the next seasons or so after these. And also each of these videotapes contains 3 episodes. I do not have a favorite one yet, but like I said, for just basically, and also here's one thing I forgot to mention. If you guys remember this one, yeah, Pokemon Picture Perfect. If you remember this guy, he was off of Pokemon Snap, and ironically, his name is Snap. Weird? Yes. Awesome? Yes. So, like I said, this is all the VH1. These are the G1 VHSs. And now we're on to the movies. This here, we got the Pokemon, the first movie, sorry, which features Mewtwo and Mew. Mewtwo's right there. That's the big guy, and that's Mew. For him, he's one of the special type Pokemon. This one actually talks. Should have mentioned earlier. None of the Pokemon actually talk. They basically speak the name of they are. So Pikachu, it says Pikachu or Pika, you know, you kind of get the gif. But yeah, it's Pokemon first movie. This is Pokemon 2000, which is the second movie. This is based off the 3 birds. Vultures, which is the electric one. Moltres, and I keep forgetting about this one. It's like a Cuna or something. And the big bird, Luigia, or however say his name. Real good movie. 3, Pokemon 3 the movie, which features Entei, another guy that talks. Basically, this is the dad. If you ever seen the movie, you probably know what this is. Now, if you can see clearly, these are what are called unknowns. They're basically unknown Pokemon, but they form into letters. That's actually pretty cool. I would like to have that for emoji if I can. Pokemon Forever did not see this, but I'm going to see this soon. And this one I ain't really heard of. Pokemon Mewtwo Returns. Looks like something that's been made after Pokemon the first movie, but still need to watch that. And that's based off the movies. And now on to some others, and that'll be the last part. This is other miscellaneous Pokemon stuff. Like I said, we did the games, Pokemon Stadium, Pinball, and Pokemon Snap. And of course, you got the trading cards. This is like a real trademark. We got, most of these are, I don't really have Pokemon here. It's mostly all energy, trainer cards, basically all that kind of junk. Now this right here, this is kind of cool. These are basically the same thing. These are the Japanese version. This is Pocket Monsters. That's what they actually call in Japan. In USA, we call it Pokemon. This is where it's all written in Japanese. I wish I could read Japanese, let alone speak it. And before I get to that, this here is the Pokemon book from the 2000 movie, and it basically just shows the illustrations and all that. Found this at a Goodwill. It's pretty nifty. I know I haven't read it yet. And now these two I wanted to get to last. If you guys remember back in the day when Bird King, once the movie got so popular, Bird King started selling the toys, and they also started selling these. This is the Mewtwo one, and this is the Charizard. The one I first had was a Jigglypuff. It was okay, and I was like, whatever. And for each of these, they have their own certificates. Now, in retrospect, these actually have some sort of carrot to it, but I'm pretty sure you won't get them much, but I ain't gonna try to sell these. Basically, it's kind of like the cards. You know, kind of has the description on the back. Okay, this is a genetic Pokemon. It has a description, gives a description and all that. And like I said, that's basically everything that I have that's Pokemon related. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings the end of the collection, let alone the KeeKlip episode 141, season 2, episode 66. Hope you guys actually like this video, and I'll plan to collect more. I'd still like to find a Pokédex, if anything. And so, before we end this video, something that I would like for you to do, if you choose to, you like and comment on the video. Also, subscribe to the channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Keenan Sargent, or facebook.com/dude1192. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram, dude1192. Also, find me on Vine, Keenan1192, Keenan1192 Sargent. Some funny stuff. Till next time, stay tuned for 142, and I'll see you when I want to see y'all. Peace out.